Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the season finale episode of Sashay Away with Barry for All Stars 3. Yay! Woo! It's over.
Thank the Lord.
This is episode 8, the finale, called A Jury of Their Queers. I am joined by frequent guest Peter Myers.
Yay!
And returning guest Phil Jacobs. We are back to talk about the finale. My special guest of the drag queen is not here, as you can see.
We're not drag queens.
She had a photo shoot today, so she is going to do the premiere episode of season 10. So you will see her next week, God willing. Sorry that I built all that up for you and it didn't happen. But we are here and we're going to talk about it. But first I want to say my thank yous to people who have commented on these videos. I didn't do this last week, so there's a few from the week before. And once again, our good friend, Blue Friend, who is our #1 fan, because she comments.
Thanks, Blue.
I don't know if she's a she. Maybe she's a he. I don't know who you are, Blue Friend, but I love you and thank you for commenting and thank you for keep watching. I also had a comment from Nerd Love, and I believe that was from last week, not the week before when Peter and DJ were on, but I didn't talk about it last week. So I'm sorry I left you out, but thank you for your comments. And I responded and agreed with you. I changed my mind.
What was the comment?
It was about Rue knowing about Ben leaving.
Oh, you think that she did know?
Yeah, no, and I changed my mind. Initially, I said no, and then I changed my mind that she did know, and then I changed it back. I think the producers just told her what should happen. And she didn't know that that's what was going to happen, and so that was her surprise. And also from last week, I don't want to sound racist with this name, but it is Tojew, Tojew. I'm not making it up, it's real, and I want you to know that Portia will be back. I know that you loved her, and you thought we had great chemistry together. She will be back season 10. We've already confirmed. So thank you all for your support. If you'd like to leave a comment, please do, and I'll mention you on a future episode. I can't guarantee next episode because, like I said, I forgot last week. But I will talk about you. If you want to follow me on social medias, I'm on Facebook and Twitter at BHBrown, BHBROWN 13, and on Instagram at The Real Barry Brown, TheRealBarrybrown. It's just my name spelled out with the real in front of it. YouTube, you can subscribe and you will be notified every time I do a video, which is pretty much every weekend. There are a few bonus videos, and there will be another one from last night. I went to the Barchland Follies, so there's going to be a video posted later with all of those performances, and some of them are racy, so you can enjoy them. There are some that I tried to post it last night, but one of the videos songs was copyrighted and they blocked it. So I have to remove that video in order for it to post. There was also a performance by the Penis Painter, and I don't believe you can have nudity on these videos, so you can't see that one either.
It's art, though.
Yeah.
It's art, and it's stunning.
You can't show Michelangelo's David on this?
Yeah, so we won't be seeing the live penis covered in paint. But I saw it, and it's on my phone, and will be there for some time. Today we are drinking water.
Water.
So we can't toast each other because it's bad luck.
It is?
It's bad luck to toast with water.
Oh, it's a new one for me.
Good luck, all you. I will be the only one that doesn't have bad luck, which is really not true. But we're drinking water because we just came from Unlimited Mimosa brunch, celebrating our dear friend Theo and Steven's engagement.
Yay!
Woo! So congratulations to them. We love them very much.
Yes.
So let's talk about this show. Let's start with your overall thoughts of the episode, and then we'll get into it bit by bit.
I see you're looking at me.
We'll start off with that, because this episode was shady.
Shady.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyone want to say anything?
I have to say, I am happy that it's over, because the whole season, to me, was underwhelming and disappointing. And the finale was no less disappointing and underwhelming.
Yeah. But at the same time, I still love watching it, right?
Well, yeah.
I'm feeling those things, but I kind of agree with you.
I mean, you know what? I will say that the decision about who was in the top 2 was truly the only time I was really like, what? Like, and besides the first episode when BB returned,
When BB came back.
which I knew she was returning, but it still was like, oh my gosh, OMG. But when they revealed the top 2, that was truly the most gag-worthy moment of the season, but it was still, it was just a blah. Blah.
Blah.
I think they got it all wrong.
Yeah, totally wrong.
It was a
Wrong.
mess.
Wrong.
The whole season was a mess.
Whole season was disappointing.
I didn't mention, I'm wearing my Ben de la Creme t-shirt and my big hat in honor of Ben de la Creme's big giant hat on the episode, because she won the show. We all know she won.
Yeah.
That hat won just by itself. It should have its own Drag Race crown and scepter.
You need to make a Instagram page for it.
And so, yeah, I feel, I mean, everyone's talking about season 10 starting immediately after All Stars, and like, oh, we don't get to enjoy it, and the queen who won doesn't get to enjoy that. I think because the show was such a fucking bust, that they're doing it that way, because they're like, oh, this season,
let's just move on.
Was stupid. And so we're moving on, and hopefully you'll forget about it as soon as season 10 starts, when Christina Aguilera shows up and no one really cares.
Yeah.
Are we excited for Christina Aguilera?
Yes! Oh my gosh. That's a huge... Yes! Are you serious? You're not?
Really not.
I love Xtina. That's the biggest name besides Gaga that's been on the show.
Crew.
I mean,
True.
but she is a...
Crew. I'm drunk, everyone, just so you know. I've been drinking mimosas for the last 2.5 hours.
Green
mimosas, because it's St. Patrick's Day. And then we did a mystery green shot, which, you know, is never a good idea.
I still do not.
I love... You know what it's interesting about having Xtina on the show, because she is, like, different than Gaga. She's like, totally mainstream pop, you know? She's like a little Pop-Tart, and Ru is like not always had like the real conventional judges, like representing like mainstream, you know, culture.
Okay.
So I think it's interesting that she's on there. I think it's a move in the direction of, now I'm on VH1, so I'm getting more like big names.
So she's going to be a judge every week?
No.
She's the special guest the first episode.
She's
that's fine.
Have you all seen the little, I don't know if it's a meme or if it's an actual video, but it's Christina when she walks down the runway on the show.
I've seen it,
and someone says Pheromone is back.
Yes.
It's amazing, and it totally looks like Pheromone.
Yeah.
So funny.
I love Christina though, so I'm a big fan.
Right.
I'm happy.
What do you
she's
think
on.
the challenge is going to be that she's involved with?
I don't know. It's got to be a singing challenge.
You think?
Yeah.
I want to hear those queens sing.
Not week 1.
There's 14 of them, and at least 12 of them can't sing.
That's generous, actually. I'd say
it's very generous.
There's probably 14 that can't sing. Well, they're drag queens.
No, I would say maybe there's one that can actually sing, but who knows? Anyway, that's season 10 and not All Stars 3.
Yeah,
but I think it's interesting.
Yeah,
I don't know what I would do for a Christina Aguilera challenge, or if she's just gonna be like Gaga, who was a great judge on that show. But I don't want them to repeat that. I don't want them to just give notes.
Well, they can't do a repeat like Gaga, because Gaga's was the looks.
Right, they can't do her looks.
Christina is not a look.
What, you're going to do fat Christina, thin Christina.
dirty
burlesque
Christina.
Burlesque Christina.
Xtina.
Moulin Rouge Christina. Yeah, what are you going to do? There's like 4.
Yeah. I think it's got to be... I mean, they've had, like, more traditionally, they've had, like, the photo challenge.
Right.
The first episode.
A lot of them, yeah. There is going to be, I believe, a mini challenge the first episode.
Well, they have to. Now that it's 90 minutes, they better do something.
They better do one every week.
Yeah, exactly. 90 minutes is plenty of time to do all that stuff.
But I saw a picture, and it had a bunch of pit crew men. More than the original 2 or 3.
Wait, why are you looking at pictures?
It was posted online.
I thought you weren't doing that. Come on.
I didn't go searching for it.
You just
it showed up.
I did go searching. It showed up on my inbox.
It showed up on Facebook. And it's literally, I think it was to show the new workroom.
Oh.
That they're getting a new workroom.
All right.
But it was all these men in their underwear with shopping carts.
Oh. Okay, well,
So, I believe there's going to be a pit crew.
Whatever.
Not a pit crew, a mini challenge that involves the pit crew.
Like, didn't they do that Andrew Christian underwear challenge at one time?
We don't talk about him anymore.
Well, we don't. Why not? Why don't we like him?
Because one of his main models is accused of raping 4 other people.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Oh.
Drugging and raping.
Oh shit! Ooh, okay.
No, take that back. It wasn't drugging. It was just having non-consensual sex with other men. And then Andrew Christian said that he was fired indefinitely. And then he just came out with a new video, and that guy is starring in it.
Oh.
So we don't talk about it. I mean, I used to love Andrew Christian's underwear. I don't buy it anymore.
I just got a delivery yesterday.
Phil is the enemy.
I didn't know.
You can send me all the hate mail, and I will forward it right to him. His underwear are fine. He has a store in West Hollywood. But don't say that you're firing this guy and then put him in your next video.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Season 3
All Stars 3. How long have we talked now not about this show?
Well, that actually just tells you how uninteresting it actually was.
So after the elimination, they all had lots of love for Morgan, which they should.
Of course.
Yeah. I'm happy that Morgan was able to,
I'm glad she came back because she turned out a great look.
Yeah.
BB asked Trisky. Again, I can't speak. BB asked Trixie who she picked.
That was amazing.
It was so amazing because BB is the last person that should be asking that question. We all know from last episode.
And Trixie gave it the right
Trixie
answer.
gave it to her.
Trixie threw it right back in her face.
Threw it back at her.
I'm like, bitch.
Yep.
Don't come for me.
Yeah.
And then made it even better by actually telling her.
But then showed that she also picked Morgan.
Yeah.
And thought that was the fair thing to do.
It was the right thing.
Yeah, it was an easy answer.
It was
really.
fine. I don't think anyone, including Morgan, thought anyone else was going home.
Exactly. Yeah, I agree.
Shangela pretended to be Celie from The Color Purple, and I was here for it because I am all about The Color Purple, whether it is the movie or the musical, and I'm wearing The Color Purple. But she's here, guys. She's here. Oh, Miss Celie, I love you. And BB thinks that her mug would look so glamorous.
Oh, I thought that was funny.
In the Hall of Fame picture.
She was like...
But now picture it with makeup.
I like BB.
I hate her.
There's a long stare.
I don't hate her. She was fine on this. I'm over her being on the show.
Yeah.
But I don't care that she was there.
R.I.P. wig.
So isn't she
that
already...
wig? We'll get to that wig later, but...
Isn't she already in the Drag Race Hall of Fame?
She is. She was number 1.
No, they did not. They didn't do that first season?
No, because you're not in the Hall of Fame until you're an All-Star.
You have to win
Those
All-Stars?
are the pictures, are the 3 All-Stars.
Oh, really?
You are a champion. And you will be part of the championship, but you're not in the Drag Race Hall of Fame.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So there's only 3.
Right. There's only 3, other than Ru is the head of it. And then all 3 All-Stars. That's why there's only 3
all
pictures.
3 wrong ones, too.
All 3.
Fun to know all season.
All 3 white.
White and not all right.
Just like these 3 white queens. Yes. Right here. We are the All-Stars.
We're the All-Stars.
So our Maxi Challenge is going to be the biggest production number ever. Where you have to write your own solo for the Kitty Girl song.
Kitty Girl.
Sing it and dance. And when I heard the preview for this the week before, I was living because I was so excited to see BB try to dance.
Which she proved.
And guess what?
She can.
This one was right. She can't dance.
She can't dance for shit.
She can't do nothing. Tadra Call is going to come help them with choreography. I like that they said help him with choreography and not choreograph it. Which he did, the group part, but their individual parts I think they did themselves.
Oh, really?
It was hard to tell from...
It was hard to tell from what we saw because this episode went by super fast.
It did.
The Eliminate Queens are coming back again. We all knew this because it was in the previews.
Yep.
Everyone, I apologize. I did not put my phone on airplane mode because I just saw a text scroll across. So if my phone actually rings, it's going to stop and we're going to have to edit. But we'll keep going till that happens. The queens are not happy about the queens coming back again.
No, why would they? And it proved to be good.
Don't jump ahead. Don't jump ahead. Trixie wonders what they'll be doing, if they're going to give behind the scenes information, which was one of the speculations that were out there. And BB thinks they're going to be backup dancers.
I love that.
BB.
And Shangela said...
BB was hoping they would be backup dancers so she wouldn't have to dance.
Yeah. Take the focus off of her.
Take this one. I'm going to stand here like Diana Ross and do nothing.
Shangela's like, of course, she thinks we're all her backup dancers.
Shangela just said it. She's like, BB thinks we're all backup dancers. Because BB is the original winner. Which she mentions later. Again. Todrick brought along some hot dancers. What do y'all think of them? Do it again.
LMG, yeah.
Yes, they were hot. Every single one of them was
hot. They were hot.
I did enjoy that BB's dancer was like half the size of her. BB is a giant. I'm not saying BB's fat. I'm saying BB is a giant, and this queen was like 2 feet shorter than her and had to lift her up. But he was cute. We learned that BB can't do choreography. She doesn't want to do the lift because she's afraid of heights.
Yeah, what was that all about? I mean, come on.
Oh, BB, you were so funny. I never knew you were funny.
Of heights.
I never knew she was funny until she said that. And she's like,
your head is lower than...
Yeah, you're literally going 3 feet off the ground. Which she couldn't do.
She couldn't do.
She was afraid to let that one leg leave the ground.
She did not ever get it right.
No,
she really didn't.
And then after all of their rehearsal, Todrick called them 3 hesitant queens and 1 lost queen.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is not a good look for All Stars. Not even one of you is doing it right. But whatever. We're going to take a trip backstage, and we find out they're going to shoot the video live in 1 take.
Yes. Which they were excited about.
They were.
Trixie was excited.
Do you think they really did it in 1 take?
I mean, the end product was 1 continuous shot, I think.
Agreed.
But I don't know whether they did multiple takes. How do we know?
Listen, I'm sure if they really messed up, they did not.
They aren't going to show that.
Then they're not going to show, exactly.
Although maybe, like, wouldn't that have been interesting too?
I don't know. Maybe that was what BB was doing.
BB couldn't do the lift.
BB couldn't do the lift. She, like,
right, she couldn't do her lift.
Something.
She also didn't know her words.
Yeah.
But again, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
When we get to it. Yeah, I question the shooting in 1 take, but I could be completely wrong. And we go right to the runway. Because this episode is moving. We only have an hour.
41 minutes.
Yeah.
And so Ru comes out in her dress, which I don't have a picture. I have a picture. We'll get to that later.
With a bow on the side. I like that.
With this plaid that she stole from Morgan. She cut up Morgan's dress and said, "Oh, I like that. Just put it on top of my dress."
I didn't like it on either of them. But
I thought Ru's dress was magnificent.
I loved it too. Yeah, I loved it.
Magnificent.
Yeah, I loved it.
Her makeup was flawless.
Yeah.
Her hairline was horrendous. We talked about it at brunch.
Come on, Delta.
Delta, don't let Ru leave without putting her wig on.
Delta, you ain't working hard
It started at the top of her head. But if you will notice, on the runway, Kennedy's wig also started there.
Yeah.
Kennedy kind of had a weird, like, mohawk, so I forgave it more. But Ru, this is not your head. I mean, it is your head. It's not your wig line. Your wig line is here. You can have a big forehead, but pull it forward. Yeah, but she looked great.
Yeah, she did.
No denying, she looked great. The Kitty Girl video. Oh, I could watch it forever. It was so good.
it was good.
It was the best production value they have ever done.
So when they raised the back of that truck and started, what were you expecting? Like, were you like, this is going to be a disaster?
I was unsure.
Yeah, me too. I was very unsure about it.
But I loved it. And I think it was kind of, because they're getting a new workroom set, I think this was kind of saying goodbye to them, the workroom. And I think they moved to a new studio as well for season 10. So it's really saying goodbye to everything there. So I appreciated the using the background workers. Like the boy that lifted up the thing
was in heels.
one of the producers, and he was in heels and these little tight
booty
Gucci shorts.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think the eliminated
shorts.
queens
Oh,
were kind of in there.
I usually call them Gucci cutters.
Oh, that's cute. Gucci cutters.
But yeah, I was like, oh, everyone is involved, and I loved it. The hair and makeup people showed up.
It was cute. It was cute.
It was a little corny when they had the judges sort of do their
that
thing.
That was corny.
But we start with Kennedy, comes out of the truck.
Yeah. Kennedy was on. That was good for her.
She did well. And
she did well.
As a non-Kennedy fan, she did what she needed to. Her costume reveal was weird. Did you even notice that she had a costume reveal?
She did? Oh, I didn't know.
I had to watch it more than once.
Oh. What did she reveal?
She had on some kind of, like, drapey thing, and she, like, went behind the wall and came out and didn't have it on anymore.
Oh.
And so I don't know if it was a reveal, or, like I said, if they stopped the camera and she came out and they're like, no, that's not working. And so she came out without it.
Definitely subtle. No, I noticed.
My favorite part of hers was one of her lyrics was "Feel your puss."
Yes.
Feel your puss.
Down in your soul.
Feel your puss down in your soul.
No, she was good. I was happy for her because I haven't enjoyed her this season.
She did really well.
She did.
And she did. I'm not going to deny it.
Yeah.
Shangela had a little rap.
Yeah. She's just the consummate
performer.
Yeah. Pro.
That is what she does.
I am
it
a
is what she does
professional.
best. It is what she is here for.
You know, she's always going to deliver.
Yeah.
She's always solid.
Yeah.
She's great.
She totally
While we're talking about this, I guess we should talk about their outfits. Like we have outfit pictures.
Are we gonna toot and boot?
They all wore bodysuits. I'm just gonna say that some form or shape of a bodysuit,
which makes sense.
Which was
dancing.
fine. It was fine. Kennedy's was good. It was my favorite.
Yeah, it's all right. I don't like her hair though.
I don't like her hair either. I like the sparkly tits.
Yeah, I like her outfit.
I don't like the drape in front of her vagina.
Cooch.
But overall, it's fine. Oh, they're out of order. Oh, God. Oh.
I mean, I feel like Shangela's worn this before.
This
is just her.
Watching the Toots and Boots.
What they say?
They said, "Oh my God, it's..." No, I can't think of her fucking name. I ruined my whole joke. It's gone.
A queen from previous seasons?
Yeah. The Puerto Rican queen. Acai.
Oh, Jessica Wilde.
Like, oh my God, Jessica Wilde has never looked better. And if you look at it, it is a Jessica Wilde costume.
Yeah.
And hair.
But I mean,
Shangela still looks great in it. I
but
think.
Shangela looks good.
But listen, you're gonna be dancing. That's what you gotta wear.
This is what you gotta wear.
Yeah.
She looked good.
Yep.
I liked it.
She was great.
This is the best BB has ever looked in this outfit.
Same here though.
Oh, sorry. We're going back to BB. So BB is at a sewing machine and doing armography. Because as Trixie pointed out, BB is here and not here.
There was a lot of head movement.
A lot of head movements, a lot of arms. They had her vogue once she stood up because, that's all arms.
Because we're all really into voguing.
We're all into voguing right now.
BB is into voguing right now.
But I love this bodysuit with all the chains. It's very Janet Jackson.
Yeah, it is. It's cute.
The wig. Let's go to it.
That wig is thirsty, girl.
All Stars 3 has had 8 episodes. 3 of those episodes, BB has worn this fucking wig. Which she also wore on season 1. Twice on season 1.
It's a good wig.
Apparently it is the best wig ever because it's still kicking around. But BB has 4 wigs in her whole arsenal. She's been doing drag for 150 years. 10 years since she won All Stars in that wig. Because I just saw a clip from the crowning and she was wearing that wig.
Hey, she takes care of it.
Maybe
it was an investment.
And she still only has
She only got
wigs.
$20,000, so she can't afford wigs.
She has 4 wigs in 10 years. I have how many wigs? I don't even know. Over 30.
So BB, Barry is inviting you over for wigs.
Come borrow a wig, girl. Maybe I should just send them to you. They are not great wigs, but you can do something with them. Someone will style it for you. Not me. I'm not good at it. Otherwise, I would style them myself. But get a wig. Get a new wig.
Get a wig, girl.
And when you have a wig, don't take it off.
Yeah.
Oh, and did you all notice when BB turned to go up the stairs at the end of hers, she had back rolls?
I did notice.
Oh, where was Alyssa Edwards?
It wasn't a flattering cutout.
It was not a cutout.
Yeah,
good cutout for her.
Not a flattering cutout for her.
Trixie Mattel.
Yes, Trixie. I loved the whole thing for Trixie. Her look, her performance, everything.
She did great. I love this wig is everything.
She looked fantastic.
This purple wig, it's from Wigs by Vanity. So it cost her at least $200.
But it did not, I mean, it was such a great surprise.
Yeah.
You know, because it's not.
It's so different from the Trixie.
Yep.
But she added the fringe to her.
Yep. I didn't even notice
her
that.
little bodysuit, and it just made it her little bit of brand to it. But so good.
I don't know. I'm booting it.
You're booting that?
Yeah. How are you booting that?
I don't know. It just doesn't work for me. She's just like a wreck to me.
It was that was like the best thing she did on the whole episode.
I just didn't...
I would toot it just for the hair.
Yes, the hair was amazing.
There's something about Trixie that I just can't really get down with.
The only reason I would boot it
like
is
I like boy Trixie, but when I Trixie in drag,
the shoes are not good, but
just don't really enjoy.
But I loved it.
Yeah,
good for you, Trixie.
Good job, Trixie.
And there's a picture of them all performing with the shirtless boys.
Yeah.
What else did I write? Let's go. Trixie and Shangela seemed to have the most to do, I thought. Like, they gave them the most to do in the production. Not in the group number, but, like, even on their own. Because they had a lot of moving where Kennedy just danced with the dancers. They were, like, dodging things and coming out of... Shangela came out of the box again.
Yeah.
Trixie, like, did this weird split on
yeah.
her back.
Oh, yeah.
And Kennedy danced with a sewing machine.
Yeah. I mean, BB.
I mean, BB, sorry. BB danced with a sewing machine. BB was the worst, I thought. And she missed some of her words.
I like that Trixie gave a shout to Shangela in her.
She did. She shouted out Shangela.
She did.
That I thought was nice. Like,
yeah, she's like, just like Shangela coming out of the box.
Oh, yeah.
The judges did some dance moves. Everyone do it together.
Yeah, it was so lame.
Look, we're not even together.
It was lame.
Dumb. Oh, that was one of the reasons I thought they didn't do it in one take. Because the judges did that, and then the queens all ran to the stage, and the judges were already sitting.
There was enough time there though, for them to
I don't think there was that much time.
Like, they had a hustle.
How many performers did they have after they did their little thing?
None. They went right to the stage.
Oh, they did? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was the judges, and then they pointed to the queens who were, like, standing in the next sound stage. And the queens ran to the stage, which was probably 20, maybe 30 seconds, and then the judges were all sitting down when they got to the stage.
Yeah, you're right.
So that's another reason that I don't think it was officially one take. They ran to the stage. We got to follow Trixie's ass the whole way, because that's all we could see.
She was in the back.
BB messed up her lift again.
So that she was going to fall.
I wish they would have dropped her. That would have been amazing.
I'm sorry.
Because then she'd be like, I told them I was scared of heights. I told them I was scared of heights.
Yes. More regal.
Yes. Yeah. So the performance was good. I liked it.
It was good.
And Kennedy ended with her jump split.
Yeah.
As she always does. I like looking at the shirtless boys. A runway. Yes, runway.
Runway. Take it to the runway.
Best drag eleganza extravaganza. And BB comes out in animal print. What?
She looked like your neighbor's kid in their Halloween costume.
She looks like she's auditioning for the 3rd national tour of The Lion King. Non-equity.
Non-equity. That's right. I loved her makeup. I think her makeup is incredible.
Fantastic.
But everything else...
the head doesn't fit her.
You know what the head is? It's like so cheap.
It was.
It's like it's made out of plastic.
I think it's rubber.
It was really... I didn't think she looked good.
Even in the back, the dress didn't fit right.
And can I just tell you that until I watched the Toots and Boots today, that's fashion photo review for those of you who don't know what a toot and boot is, I thought this was a bodysuit.
What is it?
It's a dress.
Oh.
Yeah, see? I was like, oh, she came out in a cat suit.
Did they toot it?
Dressed as a cat.
They probably tooted it.
They did, but they didn't like it.
Yeah.
I
really like.
I think they tooted everyone's runway look. They didn't toot every bodysuit.
Yeah.
But they tooted every look. It's not good. If you're bringing out your best drag, and that's it.
I just that thing is
the headpiece was terrible.
So
because when she took it off for the interview, it looked better. I was like, oh, I get it.
Yeah, it's true.
But I feel like this also doesn't fit around her face well. I feel like it needs to be cut back like an inch all around to show her face more.
Yeah.
It's a boot for me. Sorry.
Yeah.
I loved that Rue said she's a Def Leppard.
Yeah, Def Leppard.
Because I was at a bar with 500 twinks, not really 500, but you get it. And no one got the joke.
What's that?
Because the average age is like 23 there.
Oh, you guys will never know the beauty of hearing love bites, love bleeds.
Yes.
And they know it now.
Bringing me to my knees.
We're getting a free sample that no one asked for.
Def Leppard. Woo. I saw them in concert.
No one at the bar knew who Def Leppard was except me. And maybe the 100-old queen that was standing at the door. Kennedy came out in a rainbow gown.
I did not like this.
Rainbow Part 2.
Okay, well, I agree with Trixie's comment about this, but I did not like this look.
It's terrible.
I just did not like it.
Kind of liked it from here up.
I like, if you cut off the rainbow, it's fine.
I hated her hair.
The hair is a bit mess.
The hair is terrible.
But look, it's RuPaul's wig line.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, her makeup looks good, but I don't like any of this. I think it's just a miss.
I actually like the high hairline with the shading that she did.
No.
Sort of went up to it. I'm not going to convince you.
Shade. That's the shading that you get, not shading on your head.
Yeah, she just didn't. I don't know. I don't understand. I understand. Yeah. I liked what she said about wearing a rainbow is like very liberating, and it's like very, for her, it's like
right. It's showing her pride and her freedom.
But I just did not like this look. I did not like it.
Do you think that maybe she did this one as the redemption look?
From
her old one?
Wait, no, she did that one already. Remember?
I know, but do you think that maybe she had this
one?
just in case?
Oh.
Instead of, because I don't remember which one she did.
It was the Phoenix.
She did the Phoenix, which was she did a much better job this time, even though she crystallized her face.
Yes.
I like that. But that's what this kind of felt like to me. Like she's trying to redo her Pride look, which the other look was better than this.
This is a total boot for me. I
don't get it either.
I don't get any of it.
Boot.
I understand the rainbow, but I just don't understand how it's all put together.
And when I watched it, I think when I watched it on Toots and Boots, they showed it moving kind of on the runway. These all look like foam. They don't even look like fabric. I don't get it. Sorry. Sorry, Kennedy, again.
Sorry, Kennedy.
Miss Shangela. There is nothing to say about this dress other than it is flawless.
100.
Everything about this dress is right. The hair is good. The jewelry is good. The makeup is perfect.
This bitch looks...
Her dress had pockets, and I love a pocket.
Oh my gosh. This is probably the best I've ever seen her look.
She is amazing.
Yeah. She came to win. And this is the gown she should have been coronated in.
I don't think I noticed that she was wearing these gloves, though, because they're like flesh colored.
Oh, yeah.
She wears them all the time, and I don't like them.
A lot of the queens are wearing them. Who started? Did Violet Chachki start that? Someone recently
Alaska
started
wore them on All Stars 2 as well. And so they put the nails on the gloves, not on their fingers. I don't like it. But again, I'm not a drag.
I love this hair on.
Although when I take these nails off, maybe from now on I will put a glove on. We will see at the end of the day. Because, just so you know, I'm wearing nails today, everyone.
Yes.
They are left over from last night, and apparently they're really good because they're still on my fingers. I haven't lost a single one yet. Some of them are a little busted because I had to move all my room around to record this, but Shangela looks great.
Amazing.
the best runway of the season.
Yeah. Hands down.
Trixie Mattel
I love this
came
look on
out as
Trixie.
a poodle in a Mae West gown.
Yes. It's a perfect way to describe her.
I
thought she looked great.
I actually really liked the dress too.
Yeah.
The more I looked at it, I liked it. The more I looked at it, the more I liked it. I hate this wig.
Oh, I love
do
the
not
wig.
like the wig either.
I think the wig is so fun.
Terrible.
And I have to say, I really liked the dress when I saw her wearing it in motion, but in this picture, I don't really like it very much.
No, it's very flat in the picture.
Yeah.
But it's, I mean, the design of it is impeccable. The way that the seaming goes in to highlight her curves.
Yeah.
I love the little fur pieces. The wig, I can't get past that wig.
I think the wig is so fun.
If you look at this wig, it looks like it's in a hairnet still.
It does.
To me.
It's like a what do you shower with? Those
shower
things.
cap?
No.
A loofah.
A loofah. It looks like a loofah.
Yeah, it just looks like a wig that's
with the shower cap, but
a wig that's still in a net. To me, is what it looks like.
I actually squinted at the TV because I was like, "Is that thing still in the net?"
Yeah, it totally looks like it. So the dress I toot, the wig I boot. Sorry,
but you know,
overall it's a great look.
This is a dress though that probably cost her a lot of money.
So much money
to get done. Because it's so elaborate and it's got lots of different textures. Mm-hmm. But when is she going to wear this?
I think the bottom is feathers.
Yes, but when is she going to wear this dress? This is not.
Never.
This is not a Trixie everyday.
And it's not a Trixie look.
No, it's not.
It's so different from what she would normally wear.
That's why I was like, why? I mean, it's so
she bought it.
To me.
Yeah, I mean, she brought it.
It's
for
a
the finale. For the finale, that's what it's for.
And her makeup looks exactly like her makeup looks every single week.
Yeah, her face is never going to change.
Well, that's how her. That's her
makeup.
signature.
That's her makeup. Mm-hmm. Never going to change. That's it. The judges critiqued them, and they. I don't know why they are so fucking nice to BB all the time.
Yeah, they really were.
Even when they said, "Oh, choreo's not your strong suit," but guess what? You look amazing.
Well, what else are you going to say?
They called her leopard dress high fashion and camp.
I couldn't believe that Carson liked it.
High fashion? It's a bodycon dress. You can buy that on Amazon.
She probably had something written in her writer that she couldn't critiqued.
Don't talk bad about me.
Yeah, I'm a winner, a season 1, the original queen. You can't say anything bad about
Don't make the show look bad.
Did they need her on the show so bad that they would agree to that? I mean,
and I heard a recent rumor that Angina was supposed to be on because they wanted a season 1 queen, and something happened like at the last minute.
Oh.
And so that's how BB ended up on the show.
I would have loved to see Angina.
Angina, please come on to All Star Sport.
Yes,
I
Angina.
ask you. I love you. I see you at every drag con I've gone to. I go up to you and I take a picture and I buy your shirts. Please come on the show. I loved you season 1. I still love you.
Yes, queen!
So yeah, BB is high fashion and camp. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Kennedy. Michelle said, "I'm so glad you came with a different attitude."
I don't get that.
What?
That was.
Kennedy has one attitude. Bitter. And nasty. And hateful.
Oh, that's 3 attitudes.
And she, if you go back and watch, does anyone watch Hey Queen? The video, the YouTube?
I've seen it, but not.
She was on it, and she was nasty on there. She's just not likable.
Who is she nasty to on there?
The host.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think Kennedy is hateful.
She is.
I don't think she's nasty.
She's got a lot of anger in
I
her.
think she's just got a I
think she's been hurt a lot.
Yes, I agree with that.
In life and on TV.
I think she wants things to be better for her, and they're not.
And they just don't happen.
Well,
they just don't happen. Yeah.
I mean, it was sort of revealing when she gave that. She talked about wanting to be the first look queen. Like she feels like people.
Yes, people come to her. Yes.
And I will say that when she said that, I was very sad for her. I was like, oh, that must be sad.
Yeah.
But guess what? I still don't want to take a picture with you. I still would not.
You wouldn't even rush up at the end.
If there was no line, I still wouldn't go take a picture with you. That's the kind of queen you are to me.
That does got to be hard though.
It does.
Because you're on the really successful show, you see all these queens around you, but that's really a personality thing, and I just don't think she got much of one.
Have you seen that happen, Barry? Like, have you been to an event where you've seen her kind of there and nobody's really
I don't remember. She wasn't at New York. I don't remember seeing her in LA, but I'm sure she was there.
So that sort of saying everything.
But I didn't look for her. Like I didn't go out of my way to say, "Oh my God, where's Kenny Davenport?"
Well, at DragCon this year, like not in the booths, but in like what do they call them, the alleys, like where all the queens that didn't have a booth were just set up.
Just the little counters.
Yeah. There were some queens there that did not have people lined up.
And LA too. There
and
were people
just,
that
like,
just
chilling,
just standing there. I mean, when I went to LA, it was before season 9 had finished airing, and Trinity and Alexis Michelle had a booth together, and there was no one for either of them. And Trinity became one of the favorites that season.
Yeah.
And I mean, I went there, and I was like, the only queen I want to meet is Sasha Velour, and I waited maybe 15 minutes in LA for her because the season hadn't ended. And then in New York, it was a 4-hour wait.
Yeah. Wow. Because she'd won already.
Because she won. Yeah. So yeah, it's just, I mean, some queens just aren't popular. Yeah. And that's the way it is.
That's just the way it is.
That's life.
They're not likable.
Kennedy, I know life has fucked you over since day one, and it's probably still going to keep fucking you over. It's not shady, that was truth. So Kenny, after all that was all about Kenny's attitude and how different it was. And Michelle said the outfit is a lot. And Ross was like, I disagree. It's great.
Oh, and then she was like,
I didn't say I didn't like it.
Oh, yeah,
I think she meant she didn't like it.
Yeah, me too. What else
she was just like, oh wait, I'm supposed to be nice.
Yeah.
Rue already warned me not to send people home this season. Yeah, so I thought that was weird that she was like, I didn't say I didn't like it.
She sort of
kind of did.
Like, attacked him when she said it.
No.
Which was a bit defensive.
Yeah, whatever. Michelle is my least favorite judge. Still. Shangela, they said she looks like a 10, and they were right. She looked like a fucking 20. She had a great performance, and she's always a scene stealer, blah, blah, blah. Trixie, they thought her live performance was great, and were happy to see a different side to her looks. And her performance.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I like it. I like it.
As much of a different side as you're ever going to get from her, I suppose.
That's all you're going to get that's different.
Yeah.
On a side note, are you all watching the Trixie and Katja show on Viceland with Bob the Drag Queen?
I have not watched it.
Fascinating.
I will.
Because when you watch Trixie and Katja, Trixie says all of her one-liners that
Katja just
90% aren't funny, and Katja just cackles.
Yeah.
But when Trixie does them with Bob the Drag Queen, if they're not funny, she just gives her the side eye. Like,
really?
Yeah. You tried that, Queen.
Bob is not there for it,
no.
And I love it. I was like, this is what the show should be. Because Trixie, you are not funny 90% of the time. So Bob the Drag Queen, I love you for doing that. The Eliminated Queens come back! Da-da-da-da-da-da!
Looking amazing.
Yeah, let's go through their looks.
Yes.
So we have Aja as the devil.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I like
she looked great.
She looks fantastic.
She looks great.
Her makeup
was
unbelievable.
Was beautiful.
Unbelievable.
Best she's looked.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that the returning queens had, as much time as they wanted to get ready, right?
Totally.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah. But she looked great. Benda La Creme wore this giant fucking hat.
Oh, it was everything.
And the hat, and
it was
the fact that she sat there and didn't say a word the entire time.
She said nothing
until she went to pick her lipstick. she said one word. She was like, why am I here? I sent myself home so I wouldn't have to be here, and now I'm fucking back.
Yeah, eliminating queens.
Yeah, let me go home. I got work to do. But she looked great. I loved it. The whole outfit, when she had the pants on with it, was fantastic. Chi Chi DeVayne was boring.
But look how beautiful
looks good. She looks great.
Look good,
she looks gorgeous.
But it was boring. The hair's good. The dress is really kind of ugly when you look at it really close.
Yeah, she's alright, but
it looked good. It looked good on her.
She looked good. Talk about not boring, though.
Then
Milk
we have
is never boring.
Milk, who is still. I still love Milk. Milk, I'm still a fan.
I love that crocheted.
This crocheted piece is, immaculate. It's so good.
Amazing.
It's so clever
and so bizarre that whoever made this, and there's some designer in Brooklyn that does specifically crochet tops.
Oh, really?
Untitled, at the last nightgowns, not this past one, the week in, what month is this? March. In February. Untitled Queen wore one and announced who had done the thing for her because she ended up having it pulled apart and unraveled as part of her performance. But it was done by the same designer and it is flawless. So I appreciate this look. It's bizarre.
That's bizarre.
But it is milk.
It's so milk.
I gotta say, I love this wig.
Yeah,
That is a good wig. I wouldn't have put this shit on my face.
Milk's looks were all great.
They're good.
Yeah.
I liked it. I would wear that.
Yeah, dude.
I really would. Morgan McMichaels.
She looked fierce. I love this look on her.
This was her look for Studio 54.
Yes.
And
exactly.
Girl, you might have won that challenge if you were there. Because this is everything.
That is everything for Studio 54. She looked fucking amazing.
Yeah. She would have slayed that challenge in this outfit because it is on point.
It is.
Yeah, she looks great.
The bangs.
Yeah.
The black. Ugh, she looked amazing.
Mm-hmm. So good. It's very reminiscent of BB's Grace Jones.
Oh, yeah.
AKA confessional look.
Yeah.
Because it's the same outfit.
Oh, yeah.
Because, BB has 3 dresses and 4 wigs. Thorgy Thor.
Thorgy. Totally Thorgy.
Loved it.
Yeah.
It was her. It was everything that she does.
Yep.
It was weird. It was sparkly. The sunglasses really make the outfit for me.
I think it worked more than most of her outfits for me.
Well, you know why?
Because this is her drag.
It's a very different. Well, at least the looks that she's given, it's different for her head because her wig looks like she has flat hair, and her dreads are all up in that hat.
Right, or tied up.
Which is what I like about
Yeah, so it's
look.
like she has a normal sized wig on because the dreads are hiding.
She doesn't have the high head like
the giant
does.
bump.
Yeah,
I liked it.
Yeah,
It looked good. These are just more pictures of them sitting on the jury.
Yes. And I love that Dela's was pants. Yeah.
It's cute.
I still think it's
and that was the look she was going to wear for the Red for Filth runway.
I wonder if that was Aja's too.
It might have been, yeah. That could be. That would make sense. I can't think what anyone else would have worn as those looks for anything. Oh, the event Studio 54.
Yeah.
Milk's it's so weird. She could have worn it for pretty much anything.
Yeah.
Tried to pass it off.
Yeah. I bet you that's Chi-Chi's finale dress though.
Oh, if it is, I'm sad. Because it's not that great. It's just not that great of a dress. She looks great. But it's glamorous. Anyway, so there's Rue's dress. We get to see it now because...
Yeah.
Let's go back because I skipped. We're not going to look at her dress yet. The interviews.
Yes.
So BB is first. The Eliminated Queens are going to pick the top 2. Not at all what I had heard as rumors, so I love the rumors don't come true. But I also don't love that the Eliminated Queens are picking the top 2.
Disappointing.
Only because of the outcome. I was all for it until it happened.
Why do you think they did that?
I have no idea.
Just to put a different twist on it?
I guess.
They have to think of ways to keep it interesting. They're
maybe
not always gonna win.
They didn't know what to do because Ben fucked them over. Now what are we going to do? I don't want to pick a winner. Let them do it. I don't know.
I think they're just looking for the dramatic twist.
It was dramatic and bad.
It was too dramatic.
So Aja asks BB what she can contribute to the Drag Race Hall of Fame.
I don't remember what she said.
She said, "I'm an immigrant."
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So what she
I'm
was
living the American
and I
dream.
appreciate that because she was talking about if you work hard, your dreams can come true here. You need to protect immigrants.
She wanted to be an inspiration to people who are struggling.
Right, exactly.
She didn't really articulate it very well.
I would like to say that she's not a struggling... When she came here, she was not a struggling immigrant. She was a model.
Oh, yeah.
She modeled as a boy and as a girl.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's how they found her.
Wow.
And so that's why she won, because she really was kind of the new RuPaul of the season 1.
Yeah.
Even though she didn't articulate that thought very well, I still kind of knew what she was saying because it's like the 5th time she said it.
Yes. And she said it in animal print.
Yes.
Because in case you hadn't noticed, she is the jungle queen. Rakitiki-taka-taka-ta.
C'est bon, c'est bon.
I'm pussy, bitch. So if you work hard, you'll get rewarded.
Yay.
But she still won't say whose lipstick she picked. What's wrong, girl?
That was
the show's over.
But that was, I really wish, because she said it, and she flipped the script. She said that the girls all decided not for her not to say
said it. They decided. They agreed.
And Morgan was sitting right there, and Morgan was in that, and she didn't call her out.
I hope she did say something, and they just cut it out because, bitch, just lied.
She lied. She lied. I wish Morgan would have just said.
And then she was talking about keeping her word. Right. Like. Yeah. She wouldn't do it because she was keeping her word.
Right, I'm keeping my word. No, you just fucking lied already, so...
Yeah.
Gig is up. Show us who you have.
Who used to say that? The jig is up. No, on... Was that Jiggly Caliente that used to say that? The jig is up? That was an old season 3 or something. Anyways, whatever.
Yes. I haven't watched season 3 yet.
The jig is up.
Well, I haven't rewatched season 3 yet. And then she's like... In her confessional, she's like, if that's going to make them not put me in the top 2, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, she was just playing.
That's because she's the mole. Even though they never said she was the mole, she was still the mole. She decided herself she was the mole.
You love that rumor.
The season would have worked better if she was the mole.
I really wish it would have been the case.
But whatever. She's not the mole. She was a competitor, and she lost.
She lost.
Way to go, season 1 winner.
Wow.
Harsh.
Kennedy.
My finger doesn't work.
Yes.
That was a very delayed shade.
Yeah.
Kennedy is going to use it as an interview for a pageant. Because that's all she knows how to do.
Well.
But it was kind of appropriate.
She did the right thing then.
Yeah.
It worked to her advantage.
Go Kennedy. Yay, you. I have nothing else to say. Does anyone want to talk about her? I really don't have nothing to say.
Just in the sense that obviously all of the queens like her and thought that
Do they like her or feel bad for her?
Well, what's the difference? Because they...
Oh my gosh!
What's the difference?
Do you like me or do you feel bad for me?
Are you nice to me because
show.
You feel bad for me because I'm fat and ugly, or do you like me because we're friends?
But in the context of this show, though, there really wasn't any difference between liking someone and feeling bad for them for Kennedy because they picked her.
We'll get into that a little more.
Yes. So she did everything. She did whatever she needed to say. I mean, she was just...
Yeah. The most honest thing that she said, and I said it a few weeks ago, is that she said, no one in the top 4 needs this more than me. And that is true.
Right.
Because BB's already won. Shangela and Trixie have amazing careers outside of Drag Race. Kennedy has nothing.
But it's not...
She needs the title.
It's not RuPaul's who needs it the most race.
Amen. Amen to that.
Yes.
Because honestly... Oh, yes. I had a little orgasm.
Yeah, I had a little 3.
Yeah, so I appreciated that she acknowledged that. She's like,
right.
Yeah, my career sucks. Maybe if you smiled and were nice to people, they would want to work with you. The end.
I don't think that's the end. But
well, here's my question. They kind of asked her how her drag could move forward.
I like that question. And
I love that question.
Yeah, and she said...
She didn't answer it.
Yes, she did. She said it was, like that it was evolving because she was going out to clubs, seeing the current drag, and that she was incorporating it into her... From her season to this season, her drag did elevate. It did change. All that sparkly stuff that she was doing, that's a change. That's an evolution of her drag.
I'm seeing that look on Barry's face like, yeah, but I hate that.
Well, but I think it's true, though. Like, think of all the other drag queens on that show.
I'm looking at her whole thing on this season.
So her drag was different than her drag on, what was she on, season 7? 7? Yeah. I think her drag was really quite different than her season 7. So that was her point, is that
I saw no change whatsoever. She came out in a pageant gown every week. She crystallized her face twice. And it looked terrible.
Her best look was that first look.
Terrible. Her best, that was her best look. If she had taken,
week 1.
If she had taken half of those crystals off her face, it would have been my favorite look.
Showed so much promise in that season.
Yeah. And then went right back to gowns. Because she did say, do what you know. She said it so many times this season, just do what you know. Do what you know. That's not elevating drag. That's
doing what you know.
Doing what you know.
Well,
like, she didn't take drag anywhere into the future.
But her point was that she incorporates current looks in her drag, which I think she does. I think she does.
Name one. Besides those crystals, because that didn't work.
Well, so Trixie's comment about her rainbow dress from her season, which was a different look, different silhouette, and then when she did, she had the mohawk, she had the shoulder pieces, she had the rhinestones again. It was a different look. You still don't think
it was a pageant gown?
Well, she's a pageant queen.
It was a different look of a pageant gown.
Yes. Well, yeah, of course.
So she does bodysuits and she does pageant gowns. Those are the only things she does. That's not elevating drag.
But think about
Trixie, who I'm not a Trixie fan, but Trixie is known for her bodysuits, country, stupid fucking cowboy boots, which drive me crazy. But even as the season went on, she changed throughout the season.
Okay, but think about Kennedy's looks. Like, even like her wig selections were different than like Shangela. Shangela, you know what you're gonna kind of get with Shangela.
Agreed.
But that works for her.
Mm-hmm.
But it works for her because she's good at it. Kennedy tries something.
But I look at Shangela differently because I look at her from season 2 and season 3. And the progress that she's made from there.
Yeah.
On season 2 and season 3, she looked like a man.
Yeah, she was busted.
And now she looks like a woman when she does drag.
She does. She's good.
So let's move on to Shangela. Yeah. She started out with a Game of Thrones reference, which I didn't understand.
It wasn't even really
throwing in a volcano or something.
She was talking about Ned Stark. It wasn't even really an appropriate Game of Thrones reference.
Yeah, I don't watch the show. I've said that every week. I don't get it. But she was worried because she sent 3 of them home. 2 of them think that they should be there instead of her, and then Ben sent herself home. So she is 0 for 6 on the judges.
Well, she wasn't far off.
And guess what? She was.
She really was.
But she talked about going to drag school after season 2 and 3, and she did. And this was her graduation.
I thought the queens were living for her.
I thought they were too.
I'm really disappointed that they...
That is why I go with my theory that the producers were involved.
It's just a shame because they were all, in her interview, they were all living for her.
Yeah.
And
they were right there with her.
How many times has Trixie said she's the front runner? You know?
Yeah.
I thought Trixie was kind of cocky. She was rooting against her after the interview. And Shangela, I thought...
Not Shangela.
No, Trixie, I'm saying. Shangela, I just was right there with her, just like you guys were. You know,
she's
so straightforward.
She works hard.
She's like honest.
She's put in the hours.
Articulate.
Yeah, she's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Let's move on to Trixie.
I'm so great.
She thought Shangela should be top 2.
I did.
One of the things I wrote down from what she said.
I did like that about her.
And then she thought BB hasn't shown any growth in 10 years.
Yeah.
Guess what? She's wearing that same wig.
That's true.
It's true. And then she talked about Kennedy's pride dress, which was worse than her original pride dress. Those are her words.
Well, she didn't say worse.
She did.
Yeah.
I don't think she said worse.
She totally did.
Yeah, did she say worse?
I wrote it down, girl.
It wasn't as shady as it was on the preview.
Maybe she didn't say worse, but she said the other one was a better. She alluded that the other one was a better dress.
Yes,
she compared
she did.
Sure.
She compared them.
She did compare them. That's true. That's true. She did, but it wasn't as shady as it was made out to be.
And then the big question was how, because you have such a stamped brand, how would that change as an all-star?
I don't know. What'd she say?
Yeah.
Her answer was so weird. She's like, well, I already have. because I did a stand-up tour and I
have
a
country album.
Top the charts of the folk music in drag, and she has a TV show.
Yeah, her answer left me sort of feeling...
That doesn't say how you're taking drag forward. That says what you've accomplished so far. I don't know. So then we have our lipstick poll. The shadiest of shadiest. Have you all watched the extended lipstick polls?
Yeah.
That explained more...
I did not, so...
Clear as to what they are.
Bring me up.
So what happens is they each get to pull 2 lipsticks of the 2 they want to go forward. The first lipstick they pull, it's a point system. The first lipstick is 2 points. The second lipstick is 1 point. As we go through them, Asha's first. She picked Kennedy and Trixie. Ben picked Kennedy and Trixie. Chi-Chi, who we all knew was going to pick Kennedy, picked Kennedy and Trixie. Milk picked Trixie and Kennedy.
Oh my god.
Morgan, spicing things up, picked BB and Kennedy. And Thorgy got it right and picked Trixie and Shangela. So
Believe that.
The point breakdown. The winner of the lipstick poll is Kennedy.
Kennedy!
With 8
Give
points.
me a break.
By a lot.
Trixie had 7. BB had 2. And Shangela had 1.
Ow.
Shangela came in last of the top 4.
I hope
essentially.
I hope those queens are people are coming for them on Instagram
They are.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Because
there is wars going on out there on social media. It is bananas. But that's just wrong. That is why I feel the producers were involved. And I believe they told the queens Trixie has to be top 2 because she is a World of Wonder girl. And anyone else can be top 2 except Shangela. I sound like a conspiracy theorist. But in my heart of hearts, it's the only thing that makes sense.
Exactly. Because it doesn't make sense otherwise with what happened.
Unless they all just felt so sorry for Kennedy that they wanted to give her that boost.
Ugh.
What do you think of...
And if that's the case, then shame on you all.
Exactly.
What do you think of Thorgy picking Shangela?
I think because when the extended, I don't know if they did it in the TV version, but in the extended one, she's like, I came in knowing who I wanted to pick, and then hearing them, I kind of changed my mind, but I feel like I need to go with my gut.
Yeah.
And she knew that Trixie and Shangela were the top 2.
But didn't she call Shangela? Wasn't it her that wrote the note?
Shady bitch.
Shangela's shady bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess.
But I feel like that. Yeah, I know. I feel like she did that like in the moment.
Yeah, and I thought she actually went out of her way during the interviews to be nice to Shangela.
Yeah, totally.
So I kind of was seeing that happen.
And so I feel like that was just that was past.
Yeah.
But Milk picked Kennedy, as well. And I don't really feel like they resolved anything.
No.
But who knows? So here's the other theory that's out there, and this one is a little more controversial. If you look at the panel, let's look at the panel. There are 6 people. And don't hate me, I don't like to bring things up like this up, but I did not put this out there. There are 5 white ladies and 1 African-American lady on the judges panel, or in the elimination panel. And so some people are calling it racist. That they made sure that the white queens made sure that Trixie was there. And then they picked the least likely African-American queen to go up against her.
Interesting.
So that Trixie was guaranteed to win.
Oh, I would
Isn't
hate
that awful to think?
I'd hate if that's true.
I heard it. I listened to a debate about it for 45 minutes on a podcast, and it hurt my heart.
Well, I mean, I would say the only thing that might ring true about that is something about like an unconscious bias. I don't think they did it on
I don't think it was deliberate
purpose,
at
but
all.
I could see maybe unconsciously, but that still sucks if that was the case.
Yeah.
I think mostly
and I
just can't accept that.
I'm going to say, I went through
votes.
I went through a racial equity training at work, and which is very much needed. I work at the LGBT Center, and you would think that would not be a place that would need that. But it's needed everywhere.
Yeah, it's needed everywhere.
But this organization came in to lead it and said that race is at the heart of everything you do. And
yeah, you have an unconscious bias.
Unconsciously, yeah. I don't agree with that 1,000%. But I understand it. Yeah. I understand that it's possible.
Yeah.
But I don't want this to be about race. I don't want this show to be about race, because we are 3 white men sitting here.
Sorry.
So that is a theory that's out there. Do what you want to research it and take it how you want. I personally don't think it was done that way. I think the producers had more in it than race.
Yeah. I mean, it's
ugly.
It's ugly.
It's ugly.
It's disturbing. I would especially for some of those queens like Dela, for example.
Right.
You know, I just think, like, why did they not want Shangela to win? Yeah. She deserved to win. She was the best one on the show outside of Dela. So why didn't they not want her to win? I can't get it. Like, I don't understand the whole who deserves to win versus who should win versus who needs to win. Like, that makes zero sense to me.
If it's really a reality competition, it should be the best person wins.
Why do they really think Kennedy belongs in the Hall of Fame? Or that she's...
I wouldn't have even put her on All-Stars. Personally.
Well, I would have put her on All-Stars based on her season. Because she was...
It's also interesting...
She was good.
That you have the top 2, Kennedy and Trixie. In case you didn't get that from all that I said. Kennedy and Trixie are your top 2. Mm-hmm. They are 2 queens from season 7. Which is kind of regarded as the worst season of Drag Race.
It was a bad season.
Other than All-Stars 1.
Yeah.
But as the worst season, and they're the top 2 in All-Stars.
And Trixie was like 7th on that season.
I think she was 8th and 6th because she came back and stayed an extra episode.
And Kennedy made it to the
Kennedy
top 3.
made it top 4. No, top 4. She was bitter because Pearl beat her out of top 3.
Oh, that's right. It was Pearl, Miss Fame, and Violet Chachki.
Miss Fame was not there.
Oh, Pearl, Violet Chachki.
Ginger
Minge. Oh, Ginger, that's right, Ginger. I forgot, Ginger.
Miss Fame was gone long before
that's
then.
Right. Kennedy was number 4, you're right.
So she was bitter about not being top 3 then.
That's right.
So, but yeah, 2 queens from what's regarded, I'm not saying it is, what's regarded as the worst season of Drag Race.
Yeah.
So, there you have it. They're your top 2. Mm-hmm. We're going to lip sync. We're going to change costumes. Everyone changes. Even the queens that aren't moving forward. And we're going to lip sync to Wrecking Ball by Miley Cyrus.
What are we thinking with that? Oh my goodness.
One of the worst possible songs to lip sync to. And so, let's just talk about the lip sync. Kennedy took off her shoes.
It was a snooze fest.
It's always a bad sign when you don't do it in shoes. I know she took it off so that she could do her modern dance to the song. Trixie acted the song out really well. It was boring. But
it was boring.
She acted it out.
It was boring.
She cut her hair. No, she pulled her hair out. Didn't even cut it. She pulled it out.
Oh, she did pull her hair out. Yeah, that's right.
Trixie had a costume reveal.
Sorta.
It was the most boring costume reveal since Kennedy Davenport did.
What was hers?
She took her jacket
She
off.
took that robe off and had that mini dress on.
Oh. I don't remember.
Yeah, exactly. There was no purpose to it. It was kind of like the one Kennedy did when she took off like a robe and had a gown underneath it. Big surprise. Yeah, nothing to it. Kennedy danced a lot. And she did a slow split down.
Kennedy was wearing dark colors and was sort of back like 10 feet from the edge of the stage.
She was.
Almost
It was
vanished.
weird. It was weird.
It was weird.
And the camera focused on Trixie more.
It did.
If you all noticed that.
Yeah, that's
it was
one
on her
way
most
you can
of the
always
time.
tell.
Trixie wins. Surprise. And then the credits start rolling immediately. They were still talking and the credits were going if you watched it live. It was a little bizarre, but that's what happened.
Why weren't I don't understand why Alaska and Chad Michaels were not involved in this.
I don't either. The whole Handmaid's Tale failed.
They just
it was like they were doing it, they were into it, and they're like, oh, I guess it's not working. Bye.
They just
Or they ran
because
out
if it was just to bring those queens back, there was no point to that. There was no point to that
part. Well, the whole thing about Handmaid's Tale is that, I mean, if you watch, did either of you watch the series? Yeah. Did you watch it?
Sure.
Yeah. So like in the finale,
is that a yes or a no?
in the finale, like they bring back the maid to get stoned, and the girls resist, and it's like
the
like,
uprising.
So like the whole mole thing, I could have seen that if they had revealed that.
That would have tied in lovely.
But there was nothing handmaids about the whole episode other than Alaska and Chad Michaels appearing in those robes. That was it.
It was fun in the first few episodes when they were doing it.
It was cute initially,
and then
but
it kind of was awkward.
I just don't. I mean, maybe they ran out of money. Maybe they couldn't do the rights for it.
They weren't available. They had gigs they had to go to.
Yeah. Chad Michaels was like, "Listen, I gotta do Cher.
Vegas is calling. I gotta pay my mortgage." Yeah, I don't know. It ended
again. It was disappointing. It was a disappointing season, so it was fitting.
It was the right ending for a bad season.
The right ending for a bad season, exactly.
Yeah. So then our final pictures we have are Miss RuPaul getting her star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. There's a lot of scandal going on with RuPaul, which I'm not going to get into.
Ooh, what's a scandal?
I'm not going to talk about it. I just said.
Oh, okay.
You know that you have to buy your star on the Walk of Fame.
You do.
They just give that to you.
You do have to pay for it.
You do?
Yes, you do.
Really?
But some of her old friends came out. Todrick Hall was there. Ross Matthews was there. Miss Candace Kane was there.
Candace Kane.
Ruth's husband was also there. There was a picture of them smooching on the star, which was cute. Ruth's 3 sisters were also there.
Oh, that's awesome.
You know who wasn't there?
Michelle Visage.
Michelle Visage.
She must have been working or something.
I think she might be on tour.
Yeah.
I think she's judging Ireland's Got Talent.
Oh, she is. Yeah, she is.
So she was not there.
Carson wasn't there.
No, Carson wasn't there. He was just in New York, so he might still be here in New York.
Todrick wearing a little jumpsuit.
Yeah. A denim jumpsuit.
He's so cute. I just wish he had a personality.
Oh, terrible.
But he's cute, though.
Yeah, so she got her star. Congratulations.
Yay, Ru.
I think you deserve it.
You do.
Even if you had to pay for it.
I wonder what took
and apparently it's right outside their studios.
Oh, nice.
Where her office studio, not the Drag Race studios, but her office.
So, do you know how it works? Do you have to, like, submit an application to be on the...
I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know how it works.
Because why do you have to pay for it?
But yeah, you have to pay for it.
Once you get... I'm curious about the nomination process.
Yeah, I don't know how any of it works. If you do, feel free to comment about it, because I don't know anything. Look it up and do it, because I'm not going to.
Because some queens, they don't get stars until, like, much later.
Until they're dead, some of them.
In their lives. And
yeah.
I mean, Ruth's been at it a long time.
Yeah. So, the next time in Hollywood, I will take a picture next to your star, Ru.
To you, Ru.
Hopefully that will be when I come to see the taping of finale season 10. We'll see. I'm hoping to be there.
Yay.
I have to figure out when it's going to be and if I can get myself there in time. Season 10 starts next week, everyone.
Yes.
I'm going to have a bonus episode this week.
Yes, queen!
I don't know when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen before Thursday when I talk about the season 10 queens. I have now officially seen all 5 of the New York queens perform, and so I have opinions on all of them. If you are in New York or in the New York area and want to go to the premiere party, it is being held at Stage 48. It is next Thursday. That is the day of the premiere, obviously, because we're going to watch the show there. I think it starts at 6 and is supposed to end at midnight.
Oh, yes.
It is a long day, but you don't get there early because if you have VIP, the meet and greet is at 6:30, so they're the only ones that can go down on the floor where the queens are. Until then, everyone else is corralled upstairs. And then I think people are released downstairs at around 7:30. The show starts at 8. It's an hour and a half. There's a half hour of Untucked. And then the 5 New York City queens will be there to perform, as well as Calorie Kardashian and Cameron Michaels. 7 of the 14 queens will be there. The last time I checked, tickets were still available. Go online and find them. I don't know where to tell you to find them because I didn't look it up. But I have mine. I will be there. Going with 3 other people, so there's a little gaggle going. Come hang out with us. We'll be there.
So where are they in the taping now of season 10?
It's done.
It's done?
Except for the finale.
So now we're seeing all these queens after they've already
They
done
know
the
where
season.
They know probably the top 3
Right.
at this point. Yeah, they all know. They're not allowed to say anything, so don't ask them.
No, but I expect
did
them
see
to
that
be
on
fierce,
someone
right?
just posted that on Facebook. Stop asking me spoilers. They're not allowed to say. They signed an NDA and what is it?
Non-disclosure
an NDA.
agreement.
So they can't say anything, or they can get sued. They can lose all the money that they made on the show.
Yeah.
So don't ask. It's not nice.
Yes.
But go support your drag queens.
Yay!
I love a drag queen. So there's gonna be a bonus episode. That's what all that was about. There's gonna be a bonus episode this week talking about the season 10 queens and thoughts, predictions, and we'll see what happens with that.
When is that?
I just said I don't know.
Oh.
It's gonna come out before Thursday. That's all I know. I haven't planned it.
LMG, yeah.
Yes. What else? Are we excited for season 10?
Yes.
I'm really indifferent about it because I really wanted to see a reunion of the All-Stars so they could hash out that finale and why they didn't pick Shangela.
We could find out who BB would have eliminated.
That's what I just want someone to release that video footage.
And I also I would like to kind of wait a little longer for season 10 to start because I want to, it doesn't feel special.
To digest.
Yeah. And also it just doesn't feel...
Like, you didn't have to wait for it. You didn't have to earn it.
I mean, think about this. Season 1 debuted in 2009, okay? 9 years ago. And we're at season 10, but it's coming right off the heels of season 9, All-Stars 3,
There was a break.
season 3, but a small one. It's just like, I mean,
A year.
It's like the VH1, it's like the VH1 thing. It's like,
This All-Stars was unnecessary. It was too soon. It was too soon for an
Maybe
All-Stars.
that's the real problem.
And
Yeah.
I think that's the real problem.
Yes.
There shouldn't be another All-Star for at least 2 years now. There should not be
Exactly.
2 a season.
No. It came way too quick. Especially because All Stars 2 was the greatest season in All Stars. I mean, in Drag Race, it was the best. So it's hard to, I don't know.
All right.
You didn't think so?
I think it's up there.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
Season 5, season 3.
Season 5 is great. Season 6 is, in my eyes, probably the best.
Is that Bianca's season?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
That was
Probably
a
the
good
best season. The queens that were on it.
Season 5.
It's different when you factor in challenges and the production value. That changes, but I think queen-wise, season 6 was probably the best.
I will say I am excited for season 10 because it's going to be 90 minutes an episode
Yes.
plus 30 minutes of Untucked. So I feel like we will
Can
get
you
to
imagine
know
how
the
much we have to
queens.
talk about?
Oh jeez, yeah.
Yeah.
This show will be 4 hours.
We are gonna do rapid fire video. It is not gonna be 4 hours. I say that now, and then when the first one's done,
Right.
I'm like, oh my god.
4 hours.
Like, how did we go 5 hours?
Yeah. So good luck to you all.
Yay!
That's all I can think of to talk about.
Thanks for watching.
Are there any season
Thank you.
10 queens that you're looking forward to first?
Monet Exchange.
Me too.
I think so. And Mayhem Miller seems
I'm
exciting
excited
to
for
me.
Mayhem Miller too.
I want to see some of the costumes.
Mayhem Miller is an old school queen.
Yeah.
She has been around for 1,000 years. She's good friends with Raven and Detox, all
Yes.
the LA queens from old years.
And I love that they
And
booted
she's
her.
never, I know, and she's never gotten on the race until this season. So I'm excited to see what she does.
I will say I'm excited because I don't know as a friend, but I've seen Miss Cracker perform several times. DJ introduced me to her, and I really enjoyed like getting to know her as a local queen, and
she's
then
a
the
great
fact that
queen.
she's on the show, like I feel a little bit more invested. Like, hi, I know her, you know. I will say I was in Atlanta last weekend, and I went to a drag show, and it was interesting to see the queens there because it was a totally different style of drag. And 3 of the queens, there were about probably 6 or 7 that performed, but 3 of the queens that performed had fake titties, or not fake, but
Breastplates.
implants.
Oh, really?
And were real, and were like that line between I don't know if they live trans or if they're just
they just do it for their
very
job.
fish, but they all had real breasts, you know.
Do you feel like, I mean, you know what, back in the old days of Drag Race, being fishy was very prominent, and that's what you wanted to do, but I feel like it's changed now, that that's not a prerequisite at all.
Yeah,
anymore.
It's not. It's more of like I feel like it's just evolved into this, like an art form, performance art, versus like coming as like cisgendered as possible, or like fishy as possible.
As an art form, I think it's going through a bit of an abstract phase,
which is great.
Yeah,
which
I love it. Yeah, I love drag.
Yes, girl.
Yes, girls.
So that's all we're gonna talk about right now, because I think we're done. I'm gonna give you my social medias one more time. Be sure to like, share, and comment.
Be nice.
Comment below. You can say whatever you want. I respond to every comment. Sometimes it takes me a couple days, but I do respond to every comment, and I do try to shout you out. But post this on all your social medias yourself. Get more people watching. I make no money from this, nor do I intend to. I do it just because I enjoy doing it. And I enjoy having people here, so I don't have to sit here and talk to myself, because we did that once and it was terrible. Don't go back and watch that one, unless you just want to laugh at me, because it's really bad. My Instagram is TheRealBerryBrown. Facebook and Twitter is BHBrown13. That's all I got. All Stars 3 is over.
Yay! Thanks the Lord.
We'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.